Hi, this is Laura, and I just wanted to take a second tonight and talk about Christmas. I want to talk about the joys and the beauty of Christmas, and for me, the magic of Christmas. Many times at the Christmas season, I love it. At the end of the day, when I'm done with a busy schedule of taking care of a family and working and doing all the things that we do as women, I love to sit by the lights of the Christmas tree and just reflect in the magic of the moment with the lights off and only the tree lit up, and how calming and peaceful and serene that is. And here's my Christmas tree. So as I sit here tonight, I just wanted to share an experience I had with Christmas many years ago. I had gone into labor. I was expecting a baby, but my baby wasn't due really for another 6 weeks. And as I went into labor, I realized that I needed to take care of everything that would need to happen for the other 4 kids that I had at that point. So I spent the day running around buying last minute gifts, getting things wrapped, and trying to get everything in order so that I could go have this baby that night. So as I went into the hospital and checked into the hospital, they told me that I wasn't really in true labor, that there was something really wrong. As we went through the process of being in not labor but in labor, realizing that I was extremely anemic and that I was going to need a blood transfusion, and I was going to need it right away. Things were pretty critical. I pulled Dave aside and told him they weren't sure if I was going to make it, that I needed to wake up my family and prepare everybody. So he went and got everyone up, asked them to say some prayers. And I was totally unaware of that time what was going on. All I knew was I was having a baby and that I didn't feel well. So I don't want to go through the process of all that, just kind of to let you know it was just kind of a critical time for us. Well, I ended up bringing our little baby home Christmas Eve. And I can't tell you the magic of that evening as I sat in my living room with the lights on the tree and looked at that little tiny baby and thought about a baby that was born on the season of Christmas, and how Mary must have felt in, a cave or a stable surrounded with animals, and the things that happened that night, and the experience that I had had in having that baby changed my life and my view of Christmas as I held that baby. I realized that Mary, on that very same time, had held the baby and looked in the arms and loved that baby just like I loved mine, but that this baby was going to go forth and change the world, and that baby had significance not in just my life but in the life of the baby that I held. It was just a life-changing moment for me, a very special and memory-creating experience. So there's very few Christmases that I go by where I don't take a minute to stop by the tree at the end of the day when all is still and quiet. I remember that moment with the baby in my arms and think of the Savior and Mary in that night so many years ago, and those feelings and thoughts that she felt that she held her baby.